Today I'm going to be finally starting the turbo build on this Miata. I've been really excited waiting to do that. So I am going to be mocking up the intercooler and making some brackets and just pretty much mocking it up, painting it, which you'll understand in a second. So let me show you what is going on. So I've already started to take the bumper off. Honestly, it's really self-explanatory. I will kind of very briefly go over it because that's not the point of this video. You got two on this side, two on that side, screw that holds it down in here, everything inside that little mouth, and that is it. You can actually access everything pretty easily. You don't have to take any wheels off or anything. And then you got the plastic cover, which is for that bumper. Aside from that, it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to be removing everything that is going to be inside of the engine bay, which is going to be the intake, the heat shield, everything like that. So let's get started. What is up, guys? Welcome to day 2 working on the Miata today. So here's the story with the intercooler. So I had a little issue with the intercooler. What was happening was that it wouldn't fit inside here. Now I've seen on the forums and online, most people that run, you know, the good sized intercooler either don't have a working AC, don't have AC at all, and power steering, which I do. Now the problem is that you have enough space for a 27, even 28 inch intercooler. The problem is you can't, first of all, tuck it in here, up in here. You pretty much are limited to like right here pretty much. This measures out to be like 4 inches. So you can run it across here, but then that's as far as it goes. You can't tuck it in deeper because it'll hit this canister here, this dryer. But some people, I've seen people, move that dryer, move the dryer out of the way, or just completely relocate it. But for the size of the turbo that I'm running, I don't need an intercooler that big anyways. So I found this guy. It measures 14 inches by 6 inches high and 2 to 2.5 inches, 3 inches thick. Now, instead of, I'll show you guys. So now I can run the intercooler deep inside there, as you can see. I can actually even go higher if I wanted to. But you see, it's perfectly fits in there. Still has enough space. Still has enough space around for the air to actually get cool air, get to the condenser coil and the radiator. That is the reason I'm going to switch to a smaller intercooler. Like I said, I could have made this one fit. It just would have sat a little lower and all this stuff. But then I'm gonna have to pretty much really destroy this little like scoop thing for the air, plus the other one that's all the way over there. So like I said, and I don't want to do that. That under tray is very important to the air delivery for the Miata. Anyways, sorry about all that rambling, but I just really wanted to share that with you guys in case you guys are thinking about running a big intercooler or a small intercooler or no intercooler. Technically, with the amount of PSI I'm running, I can get away with not running an intercooler, but I don't want to put any stress on the car more than what it's already gonna get. So for that reason, that's why I wanted to give you guys that little side note on the intercoolers. So I will be putting a link on in the description for where I got this intercooler, if you guys want to pick one up, and it is going to be 2.5 inch inlet and outlet. So my plan is to use these 2 existing bolts there, just using some flat stock, making a bracket, and then finding another way to mount it down there. But it's going to be nice. I will be painting it black because I want to make it, pretty stealthy. The intercooler piping from the other kit is black, and that's pretty nice. And it's really nice. It kind of has this like wrinkle finish. Pretty cool. And obviously you got your couplings and elbows. So yeah, guys, really exciting. And I will be making the bracket right now for the intercooler, and you guys will be seeing that right now. Now I got them all painted up, and I mean, the welds are not horrible, so you know, pretty good, but still learning, guys. But not too bad for first attempt. All right, so now I'm going to paint the intercooler. Now, some of you guys are, you know, are going to want to do this step or not. You know, some of you guys are going to want to paint it. Some of you guys are going to not want to paint it. I decided I want to paint it because I want to keep everything, you know, pretty stealthy. So I don't want anything to be, you know, exposed, or I don't want you guys to be able to see the intercooler. And I don't like the chrome, and I don't want it to have like a big old tooth in the middle. So yeah. So now I am done with the brackets. So I wanted to keep this like support brace. This is for the hood latch. So I've seen a lot of people, you know, just take it off, and it'll work, don't get me wrong, but it can't, this part can get a little flimsy. So you can see it's really sturdy. So, and it's because of this. I just had to modify it a little bit, as you can see here, so I can clear the thickness of this piece of metal here, and then a little bit down there. But other than that, it's there. You know, like I said, it's not super pretty, but it'll definitely be, it'll work. And you're not gonna be able to see this anyways once everything is back on, but I mean, it's on there. Look, I mean, it's not tight all the way, but it doesn't move. So look, and it moves a little bit, but I'm gonna be putting, you know, braces down here. But that's kind of how it looks like right there. So, you know, a little stealthier now that it's black, and you know, it's not as noticeable there. And as you can see, it's gonna be plenty still for air to move around it and up, and it's gonna work fine. So that's that. Just gotta, you know, tighten up these bolts here, this down here, make the brackets underneath there, and start working on the intercooler piping. So see, I didn't have to mess with this dryer because it cleared it. A lot of space there, and obviously some space here too. So now I just gotta find a way to route that underneath here, you know, and up in there, and yeah. So far so good.